She didn't rise to fame by accident, and she didn't wait for permission to be seen. Sophie Ellis Spurling's story begins like many modern fairy tales of the digital age. A young woman with a vision, a phone in her hand, and a belief that style is more than clothing. It's confidence made visible. In a world overflowing with images, trends, and fleeting attention, Sophie managed to do something rare. She made people stop scrolling, not just to admire her fashion, but to feel inspired by her presence, her journey, and her authenticity. If you love discovering powerful stories behind today's most influential models and fashion creators, this is your invitation to be part of Sweet Models World. Subscribe, stay connected, and journey with us as we celebrate beauty, ambition, and real-life inspiration from models who are shaping the future of fashion. Sophie Ellis Spurling is widely recognized today as an Instagram fashion influencer, model, and digital style icon whose aesthetic blends elegance, modern femininity, and relatable confidence. Her rise is a testament to the evolving nature of the modeling industry, where influence is no longer defined solely by runways and magazine covers, but by the ability to connect, inspire, and build trust with a global audience. Sophie's story is not just about fashion. It is about growth, resilience, and learning how to own your identity in a fast-paced, image-driven world. Born with a natural sense of creativity and self-expression, Sophie grew up drawn to fashion as a form of storytelling. Clothing, for her, was never just fabric stitched together. It was mood, emotion, and attitude. Even in her early years, she understood that what you wear can shape how you feel and how the world responds to you. This intuitive understanding would later become one of her greatest strengths as a model and influencer. Before the followers, the brand deals, and the recognition, Sophie's journey was rooted in experimentation. Like many aspiring creatives, she spent countless hours exploring styles, learning how to pose, understanding lighting, and refining her visual identity. Instagram became her canvas, a place where she could express her evolving taste and document her growth. What set her apart early on was her consistency and clarity of vision. She wasn't trying to be everyone. She was learning how to be fully herself. As her content developed, people began to notice. Sophie's posts weren't overly staged or disconnected from reality. They felt aspirational, yet attainable. She showcased outfits that celebrated femininity while remaining modern and wearable. Her styles spoke to women who wanted to feel elegant without losing their individuality. Slowly but steadily, her following grew, not because of viral gimmicks, but because of trust. People trusted her taste, her recommendations, and her authenticity. The transition from fashion enthusiast to recognized Instagram fashion influencer did not happen overnight. Sophie faced the same challenges many digital creators experience: self-doubt, comparison, and the pressure to constantly evolve. In an industry where trends change at lightning speed, staying relevant requires both adaptability and a strong sense of self. Sophie learned to balance inspiration from the fashion world with her own creative instincts, ensuring that her content remained genuine rather than forced. Modeling opportunities soon followed. Brands began to see in Sophie not just a beautiful face, but a storyteller who could bring their vision to life. Her ability to pose naturally, connect with the camera, and embody different moods made her a valuable collaborator. Whether showcasing high-end fashion or accessible everyday looks, Sophie brought the same level of professionalism and passion to each project. What makes Sophie Ellis Spurling particularly inspiring is how she represents the modern model. She is not confined to one lane. She is a content creator, a style curator, a brand partner, and a role model for aspiring influencers who dream of turning creativity into a career. She understands that influence comes with responsibility, and she uses her platform to promote confidence, self-love, and the idea that style should empower rather than intimidate. Her rise also reflects a broader shift in the fashion industry, where individuality is celebrated more than perfection. Sophie does not present herself as unreachable or flawless. Instead, she shares moments that feel real, allowing her audience to see both the polished and the human sides of her journey. This balance has been key to building a loyal community rather than just a large following. As her audience expanded globally, Sophie's influence extended beyond fashion inspiration. She became a symbol of what is possible in the digital age when passion meets persistence. Young women looking at her journey see more than stylish outfits. They see proof that dedication, creativity, and self-belief can open doors once thought inaccessible. Behind the scenes, Sophie's work ethic plays a major role in her success. Content creation may look effortless on screen, but it demands planning, discipline, and constant learning. From understanding analytics to negotiating brand collaborations, Sophie has grown not only as a model, but also as an entrepreneur managing her personal brand. This business-minded approach has allowed her to maintain creative control while building long-term partnerships that align with her values. Sophie Ellis Spurling's modeling style is characterized by elegance, versatility, and a strong sense of presence. She knows how to adapt to different aesthetics while maintaining her signature look. This versatility has made her appealing to a wide range of fashion brands and photographers, further solidifying her place in the influencer modeling space. Her story is also one of quiet confidence. Rather than chasing validation, Sophie focuses on growth. She understands that comparison can be the enemy of creativity, and she encourages her audience to embrace their own journeys at their own pace. This message resonates deeply in a world where social media often promotes unrealistic standards. As an Instagram fashion influencer, Sophie continues to evolve. She experiments with new styles, explores different creative directions, and remains open to change. This willingness to grow keeps her content fresh and engaging, while her core values remain intact. It is this balance that ensures longevity in an industry known for its unpredictability. Sophie's impact goes beyond numbers. While followers and engagement matter in the digital space, her true influence lies in how she makes people feel. Many of her supporters describe feeling more confident, inspired, and motivated after engaging with her content. This emotional connection is what transforms an influencer into a lasting figure within the fashion community. In a time where trends come and go, Sophie Ellis Spurling stands as a reminder that authenticity never goes out of style. Her journey proves that you don't need to fit into a predefined mold to succeed. You need vision, resilience, and the courage to show up as yourself, even when the path ahead is uncertain. For aspiring models and influencers watching her rise, Sophie's story offers valuable lessons. Start where you are. Use what you have. Stay consistent, even when growth feels slow. Learn, adapt, and never underestimate the power of believing in your own potential. Success is rarely instant, but it is often inevitable for those who refuse to quit. Today, Sophie continues to build her legacy one post, one collaboration, and one inspired follower at a time. She represents the new era of fashion influence, where storytelling, connection, and purpose matter as much as aesthetics. Her journey is still unfolding, and that is perhaps the most exciting part. Each new chapter adds depth to her story and inspiration to those watching from around the world. If Sophie Ellis Spurling's journey inspires you, and you want to keep discovering the stories behind today's most captivating models and influencers, make sure you stay connected with Sweet Models World. Like, subscribe, and join a community that celebrates ambition, beauty, and the power of believing in yourself. Because every model has a story, and sometimes that story is exactly what you need to hear to start writing your own.